Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And the New Orleans Pelicans have waived Elfrid Payton, who literally just had a 21 assist game last week, or a little bit over a week ago, and now he's being released. It is crazy how things change. And this guy, just on November 25th against the Pacers, had a total of 14 points, 2 steals, 21 assists, 7 rebounds, shot 7 for 11 from the floor, which is 63%. And now, a week later, a little bit over a week later, he has been waived. This is crazy. This is what happens when you got the Pelicans, one of the worst teams in the Western Conference. Yeah, I mean, so he had the great game against Indiana, and look, outside of that, he wasn't amazing. He had 10 points against Toronto in 27 minutes, shot 5 for 11, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. He had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 10 points against Toronto. So he was doing solid. I mean, but over the last 3 games, he wasn't as good as his previous 4 games with the Pelicans. He had 0 points with only 1 assist and 1 steal in his last game in 6 minutes. 17 minutes against New York on December 1st. In 17 minutes, shot 3 for 6 with a total of 7 assists, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 6 points. So, and then on the 29th against Memphis, 15 minutes, shot 1 for 3, had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 points. So on the year, 7 games, 3 starts, 20 minutes per game, 7 points per game, had 1.5 steals per game, half a block per game, and 7 assists per game with his 3 rebounds per game, shooting a total, actually didn't make a total 3, but he's never been, that doesn't matter though, because he's never been a good NBA three-point shooter in his 9 years in the league, but still shot 50% from the floor, which is the highest he's shot in his career. Although, look, it's 7 games compared to most games he's played no less than 42 games in a season. But still, that was at the highest pace of his career, 50%. I don't understand it. Look, I'm not saying to start the guy. Sure, he averaged 7.7 assists, was great defensively. You don't have to start the guy. But I just don't understand waiving him with the way he was playing. He was bringing a big impact for this Pelicans team with not so much as scoring. He was solid scoring, but more of the facilitating side, defensive side, rebound side. He was really good as well. And I know one of the top reasons why this move is happening is because of the fact that, you got CJ McCollum and DeJounte Murray back, and that I understand. But the last time I checked, tell me if I'm wrong, which I know I'm not wrong, CJ McCollum and DeJounte Murray are both starters. They both are in the starting lineup. So you need a backup point guard. Jose Alvarado right now is injured. He's expected to be out till December 20th. As of right now, that could go up. I mean, there's a solid. You might not see Jose return until January. It could get extended up. Just as of right now, December 3rd, when he was waived, they expect him to be back December 19th. That could go up. So as of right now, he's still expected to miss another over 2 weeks. You could use Elfrid Payton over that time. I think there's a solid argument that, okay, maybe when Jose comes back, he deserves to take over those, the backup point guard minutes over Elfrid Payton when he returns. But that has not happened yet. There's still another 2.5 weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks until Jose Alvarado returns to action for the New Orleans Pelicans, as he's not expected to return until the 20th of December. So you could use a backup point guard right now. There's not really a backup point guard on this roster to get backup point guard minutes unless you're gonna start DeJounte and put CJ McCollum on the bench, or you're gonna have a shooting guard like Jordan Hawkins or Brandon Boston Jr. play backup point guard. There is not a backup point guard. besides Jose Alvarado, who's currently injured. So I'd actually understand if Jose was healthy and they made this move. With the way Elfrid was playing in his 7 games, they decide you're not going to play here. We want to do you right and waive you, and a team will pick you up where you can get playing time. That I understand. But that has not happened yet. Jose Alvarado has not returned to action yet. So New Orleans could have kept him for the next couple weeks and used him until Jose got healthy, but no, that's not what they did. And that is exactly what I don't understand of this move, and that's why I think it's so stupid. I would definitely think different if Jose Alvarado was healthy right now, or if they waited another 2-3 weeks to make this roster cut, which is I think a complete different thing. But I don't think. Look, I'm not going to say Elfrid Payton has played perfect in his 7 games. I think there are a lot of things that you know. There are going to be some reasons why some teams might be a little bit risky to bring him in, but it's not going to take long for Elfrid Payton to be signed. Look. He's a very solid point guard. I think he's a great facilitator. He's a good defender. He's a good rebounder. He's a good scorer if he's not taking the 3-point ball. I don't think anyone's going to be signing this guy to be their starting point guard. But with the way he played in his 7 games in New Orleans, he's got a great shot where a handful of teams will be calling him to potentially be their backup point guard and be a great starter if anything happens to their starting point guard. Let me know your thoughts on the roster move for New Orleans in the comment section, and peace out.